Have the latest look at those freezing temperatures with Josh Johns right after this break.
Well, good morning. A very cold morning out there across central Texas. We have numbers that are hanging around the mid-20s, 24 in West, 25 in Waco, 24 in Moody and McGregor. Bell County, very similar, 25 in Troy and Temple, 26 Academy, 25 in Fort Cavazos and in Harker Heights, and across the rest of central Texas. Those numbers in the mid-20s for the most part. Some upper 20s in the Brazos Valley and low 20s in some of our northwestern counties. So definitely cold out there. You need to bundle up if you're heading out the door. You're going to grab your phone this morning. You'll see a new advisory on there. It's called a cold weather advisory. Basically, it's not new. It's just a renaming of an old advisory we had where the National Weather Service is trying to simplify things. This replaces the wind chill advisory that we would tend to see, and it's issued when we see wind chills or actual temperatures going below 15 because that can be dangerous to you. So that's why this cold weather advisory is in effect here this morning. North winds at around 15 miles per hour. It makes it feel like it's in the teens pretty much area wide, feeling like 12 in Temple, 14 in Waco. We even have some single digits back towards Hamilton and Meridian. So be sure to bundle up. Again, this cold can be dangerous, so scarves, gloves, stuff like that. If you're heading out to the bus stop here this morning, dropping off the kiddos or even to work, start the car a little early. That can help keep things going down the highway a little bit better. 30 degrees by 9 o'clock. We'll be in the mid-30s by noon. We'll only muster low 40s this afternoon, but with that wind, it'll feel like it's in the upper 30s as we top out around 43 in Waco, 45 Killeen and Temple. Then tonight, once again, falling down into the 20s. So prepare for another cold morning. It is looking like our potential for wintry weather is going up here as we get into the middle and second parts of the week. We're about 3 to 4 days from when this would happen. So now we can start to look at the general timing and what the atmosphere may look like on that day. There's still some questions, and it really comes down to where our temperatures will completely be at by the time we get into Thursday, but I think we'll be quiet here Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday, maybe we see a light wintry mix starting to set up in some of our northwestern counties. It's possible that could even extend into Waco, Temple, Killeen. Thursday is going to be the day we really have to watch closely. Now, the air, I think, is going to be cold enough to support wintry weather. The question is going to be, what is it like very close to the surface? That freeze line, that's going to be what really demarks where you're going to see the travel impacts where you aren't, because north of that, we'll see a wintry mix of freezing rain, sleet, and snow, and potentially even all snow for some of our northwestern counties. If that freeze line can work a little further south, then this could be a bigger issue for central Texas. Right now, I think it's going to set up somewhere around Waco, Temple, Killeen, Marlin, which means basically along and north of Waco, Temple, Killeen, that's where you're likely going to have the biggest issues. That is still coming into agreement here with the models. Does look like things try to wind on down by Friday, but Thursday could be a big day for us. Again, I think it's all rain for the Brazos Valley. You're likely looking at a wintry mix for most of central Texas with bigger travel impacts possible north of Waco, Temple, Killeen. Again, this will come into more detail here over the next 24 hours, and we'll start to be able to nail down precipitation type and totals, and we'll keep you posted on that. But for now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday look to be big days for us. We'll be quiet for the weekend, and I think we'll struggle to get out of the 40s for a lot of us here into next week. And the Brazos Valley, more of the same. I think you stay just a hair above freezing, so less issues for you there. 50s for the weekend.
TxDOT crews getting the roads ready for those predicted